to the Daily Brew. Today we're drowning in pillows over here. I stacked them all on your side. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I tossed one.
Awesome.
I tossed one overboard so Jack and Rose can get that
Where'd
one.
it go? Up there somewhere. I don't know. All right, so today we're talking about the big win at the Kentucky Derby. Everybody watch the race?
Yes.
I did not.
What?
No,
Danny!
A collective gun over here.
Okay.
I didn't see it. No.
Golden Tempo came out to be the winner.
I did see that Golden Tempo won.
Yeah.
He was all the way in the back, and at the last
It's an
minute, just
amazing video.
overtook everybody.
Great race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we have some of it? Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Let's look. Let's see. From last place to first place,
I'm assuming that's not him way in the back there. Like, this is like...
That's him right there coming up on the left side of the screen in the red cap.
Oh,
see him?
go,
and
go,
just
go.
done.
Wow.
What an absolute
Right there.
stallion.
What
Golden
a great
Tempo.
race.
It is fantastic.
Probably
And
great excitement during, it was probably, the crowd probably erupted when that happened there.
oh yeah, but I'm wondering, like, as the trainer, which you see there, Cherie Devaux, the first female trainer to win the Kentucky Derby. As a owner, as a trainer, when you see them in last place, do you feel like, I give up at that
Yeah.
point, or are you still hopeful?
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's so fast, too.
It's so fast, and I think, evidently so, as we saw, so much can happen in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like even if you start at the back, you can't lose hope.
Yeah.
You can see what
And I'm
happens.
just wondering, is it a strategy? Is that the strategy that you stay in the back,
Yeah.
you save the energy, the burst, at the end, or is it just sheer luck? I don't know.
Yeah. It's not a marathon, it's a sprint, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess so. I don't know, but it was absolutely fantastic to see. And then what was it? The brothers, Jose Ortiz?
Yes.
And his brother, so they were first and second?
yes,
Is that what
that's
it was?
right. That's right.
How cool is that?
Sibling
That's
rivalry.
amazing.
Imagine that dinner table.
I know, right? I mean, but they've got to be happy for each other equally, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
I would
mean,
think so.
Yeah, it's crazy to see, and I know a little bit about horse racing, not a ton, but like if you can read the book Seabiscuit, talks a lot about horse racing and how like breeding, especially with these horses, I think it's like every single one except one was a descendant of Secretariat, and that's why races are so close now because they're all basically the same horse. They
Yeah.
all are from the same parents. So,
Fantastic genes.
Yes, yeah, Secretariat. That's also another good movie to watch because
Yeah.
I think he or she has the record for the biggest win. I can't remember which race it is by like certain lengths. But yeah, that's why races are so close now because they're all from the same genes, really.
Danny with the horse racing knowledge.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that.
And didn't even watch the Kentucky Derby.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I like history, so especially because Seabiscuit was during the Great Depression, so I kind of like that stuff. And then Secretariat's another one, but yeah, I didn't watch it, so now I did.
Yeah. There you go.
I can't wait to see what happens next for that female trainer and even, the horse as well. And the brothers, I bet they'll be big on social media.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
Huge.
I bet.
Yeah.
The next Kelsey brothers.
Yeah. Right? their whole future is planned out. They're
Yeah.
going to make some money.
They're
That's
set.
right. That's right.
All right, this month in history, can you believe that geocaching began in the 2000s? So it's 26 years old.
Wow.
It's where the government made GPS technology available, and then people started hiding things, and then you'd go, and find it and replace it with something else. Has anybody ever done this?
Yes, yeah. I
Yeah.
have before. Our dear friend Jacob Luthi, if you guys remember him, a distant memory at this point. We were on a walk and he said, I should pull out the geocaching app. And we found one on the Greenway. Wasn't really anything crazy, just a little container with a little note in it, and you could write your name and say you were here. But it was still a cool experience.
Yeah.
It was a rush.
No, I love that. And I was looking up online to see what was the biggest prizes. Well, Jeep held one where they gave away a Jeep, and then someone put $1,500 cash in there, and just different things. Now that's the type of geocaching I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you think you all just put me on to geocaching. I've never tried it, but I've heard of it, so now I'm even more inspired to do
I
it.
think it still exists.
Yeah, I think
I
it
think
does.
so.
I've never
Yeah.
done it myself, but when I used to work in high school at these ball fields, you're around 11, 12-year-old kids, and there'd be these adults with a little device, and I had to go out there and be like, "Hey, fella, you can't be doing that." I had no idea what they were doing.
Wow.
So I was like, "Do I have to call the cops?" And "Oh no, I was just geocaching." I was like, "Oh, okay." So if you do it, just watch where you're going, because it does look a little suspicious if you just have this weird device out.
Hall monitor Danny.
Well, I mean, yeah, he looked kind of suspicious. He was sitting in the park, behind the field. I was like, man, these kids, end up being harmless. But yeah, it's just a little weird if you're just kind of, what's going on?
Yeah. It reminds me of Pokemon Go when that
Yes.
phrase was really popular too, when people were just on their phones, looking around.
and sometimes
looking
driving
suspicious.
and crashing. and-
Yeah, that too. That too.
Yeah, and there would be some interesting locations for those stops. And so you would see them stopping this memorial, and everyone's trying to be solemn, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, look at this!" that was a whole phenomenon in itself.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, China has deployed its first robot traffic police squad in the city of Hangzhou. Take a look. They say 15 intelligent robots are now helping guide traffic. I mean, it's the same as, I guess, pushing the button.
Crosswalk, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this.
What's wrong with colors?
It can't be any more complicated than pushing a button. Stop, go, don't walk.
Yeah.
Kind of like a crossing guard-ish,
Yeah.
kind of. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
It's not just a poll, right?
That's true. That's true.
I personally think it's a little bit creepy, but it might just be me. I don't know.
I'm with you, Claire. This, yeah, no thanks.
They made sure he's wearing his vest, too.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here on the Daily Brew. Stay with us. More 5 News this morning coming up in just a few minutes.